with head coach Manny Viveiros. Coach, this game had a real back and forth flow to it in the third period. How did you like the way that your team maintained with that pace?
Actually, I did like it. I thought we wanted to go into our third period and play a lot more compact game. We knew that they wanted to get into a chance for chance type of game here. They've been off for about a week, and we've been, we're playing our fifth game on a 6-game road trip here. So, fatigue was going to be a part of the issue, which is normal. You got to play tired, but we needed to tighten up a little bit more, and we got, I guess, kind of enticed into that type of style of game in the third period, and that's something we just didn't have the legs for, and we had to play a lot smarter with our heads in certain areas, and we made some mistakes and cost us penalties, and the tripping penalties that we got in the third period were penalties, and that's on us, and that happens sometimes when you get a little bit tired, a little fatigued, and you start reaching. And I thought we could have been in a lot smarter of how we had more of a positional game to get us through those last few minutes of the game.
Does that become more of a challenge as well? Matthias Michelli in particular has good speed, but you guys like to challenge at the blue line so much. Is that harder to do against in a speed game like that?
Well, again, very similar to players like that we saw tonight against we played in Colorado, is that you want to take away their speed early. You want to stay above the puck. You want to get on them. You want to bump them early. You don't want them to have free ice. And later on in the game, we were starting to let them have open ice. And then when you have players like that have open ice, they're gonna burn you. And that's something that the frustrating part from our part of it is that we've been talking about it too, how in these type of situations you have to just lock it down in some situations, and again, it's very, very frustrating because we were right there again today. We were right there. We had at least a point in our hand here, and we let it slip away.
How's the chemistry developing for the trio of Berchi, Quine, and Quinney, who have been together a handful of games now?
Offensively, it's starting to come. You can see it is starting to come. Defensively, they still got some things to work on, especially in their own end, and we expect that from those guys. They're veteran players. They can do a lot better in their own end. Offensively, we expect that from them. They're talented players, and they're going to create chances, but you got to play at both ends of the ice, and that's something that we'll continue to keep working with these guys, and with our team also too. It's again another, sometimes you have to have adversity like this to make mistakes, to learn from them, and we've had that over the last couple games now, and we've got to learn from it really quick here. So we got a quick turnaround for tomorrow, and what we learned from today's game, we've got to carry over tomorrow here if we get back in these situations, and we hope we are back in that situation where with the last 10 minutes of a hockey game, we're very close to winning those games, and it's just part of the development and process of these young kids learning how to play in certain situations.
Derek Pouliot's been an offensive force in the AHL for a long time. Good for him to get his first tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. Derek's had some good looks, certainly have offensively, and he's going to put up his numbers too, and it's good on him.